percussion we have to play.
Good evening. Welcome to Pinkerton Academy's graduation ceremony here at Memorial Field. We are excited to host the class of 2026 commencement on our beautiful campus. I have some important information to share before the ceremony begins. Public law forbids smoking and vaping anywhere at any time on campus. Porta potties and bathrooms are located across and at the concession stand. Junior class officers are selling water and snacks at the concession stand as a fundraiser for the class of 2027. They thank you for your support. Each graduate received a commencement program at rehearsal this week. If you would like to follow along now, the program is on the Pinkerton Academy website at www.pinkertonacademy.org, or there are signs around the fencing area with a QR code. Only Pinkerton photographers will be permitted on or near the stage to take photos of the graduates as they receive their diplomas. We ask that the audience refrain from passing any objects to the graduates and that guests not use air horns during the ceremony. Please help us take care of the turf field by disposing of litter, including gum, in the trash receptacles around the field. During the diploma presentation, students will proceed up the ramp to my right, then cross the stage receiving their diploma jacket. They will then exit to my left and proceed backstage to get their diploma insert and have a picture taken. Lastly, I would like to bring your attention to the banners on the stage. The 26 is a gift from the class of 2026. We will start momentarily. thank you for joining us at Pinkerton Academy for the class of 2026 graduation ceremony. Before we begin the significance of the bells, there's 212 bells being rung tonight for the amount of graduations that we've had here at Pinkerton Academy. At this time, I would like to welcome the Board of Trustees, Head of School, Dr. Timothy Powers, the Pinkerton Administration and Management Team, faculty, staff, and the distinguished guests onto the field. Tonight, Junior Class President Julia Caruso will serve as our official graduation marshal. Julia will lead the graduates while carrying Major John Pinkerton's historic cane, a treasured Academy artifact dating back to 1816. At this time, I ask you to please rise. It is my distinct honor to present the graduating class of Pinkerton Academy, the class of 2026, as they begin their processional on to the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Timothy Powers, Dr. William Nevius, the Pinkerton Academy Board of Trustees, esteemed administration, faculty, staff, proud parents, and most importantly, our distinguished graduates. Welcome to this year's celebration of achievements. It gives me great pleasure to start this ceremony with the performance of the national anthem and the posting of the colors. Please welcome to the stage vocalists Maybelle Backman, Kylie Chapp, Parker Danzy, Charlotte Dugan, Jasper Isley, Kennedy Ferner, Lily Giannetti, Luke Parcel, Sam Pearson, and Phoenix Plant. Signed by Ava Moorhead and Kaylee Sullivan. Our national colors are presented by Pinkerton Academy's ROTC Color Guard cadets, Nathaniel Andrada, Jack Career, Julianne DeFeo, Eli Medina, and Dayela Rodriguez. Would everyone please rise and remain standing as we honor the flag in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
You're good. You're good. Good. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. That was amazing. Thank you, singers, signers, ROTC Color Guard. Please give them one more round of applause. Tonight, as we celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of the Pinkerton Academy graduating class of 2026, which is a testament of years of hard work and dedication and perseverance, we also have the distinct honor of welcoming graduates. You can sit too, please. Sorry. Where's Julia Crusoe when I need her? We also have a distinct honor in welcoming members from the esteemed class of 1976 who are celebrating their 50th class reunion with us this evening. Can the members of the class of 1976 please stand and be recognized? As associate head of school, it is with immense pride and privilege that I stand before you on this joyous occasion. This past week has been filled with anticipation, excitement, and emotion, and I know we are all eager to begin this ceremony. So at this time, I ask Yanni Kalampalikas to come to the podium for his welcome speech.
On behalf of the class of 2026, it is my honor to welcome you to Pinkerton Academy's commencement ceremony. For 4 years, this day has existed in the distance, but it has finally arrived. Each one of us have traveled our own path, but regardless, we have all earned the right to walk across this stage today. Graduation marks the beginning of a new chapter, where we flip the page from our high school experiences and eagerly enter the real world. Despite this transition, we should all take a moment to reflect on the people who have helped us get to this moment. The friends who we share jokes with at the lunch table, the classmates who we grew with, the peers we met in the halls, the teachers who guided us towards discovering our passions, and most importantly, the parents and family members who served as support systems. These are the people who have made today possible. We also cannot forget about the experiences that have made high school so memorable. The times when we lost our voices, pridefully yelling for PA sports teams during MACPLAC. The afternoons spent in clubs, activities, and practices with lifelong friends. The school events and dances that helped us put aside any stress and truly live in the moment. These are the times we will remember. In fact, even the experiences that we may want to forget have become memories that we appreciate. We all remember sitting in our stalled car at 158 in the senior lot, or trudging from the 3rd floor of the English building to the chapel in the middle of January. While these instances may have seemed insignificant at the time, they contributed to the collection of moments that define our high school experience. Altogether, the people we have met and the time we have shared here at Pinkerton have shaped us. At the same time, the challenges that we overcame and the successes we celebrated over the past 4 years have helped us grow and gain a deeper understanding of who we are. So, as we walk across the stage and receive our diplomas, we must not forget our time at Pinkerton. The connections we have made, the lessons we have learned, and the knowledge we have gained about ourselves are the best tools that can prepare us for the path that lies ahead. Thank you. I would now like to invite my classmate, Rebecca King, to the podium.
Recently, I had the opportunity to interview one of the most remarkable people I have ever met. He is a local veterinarian, a community leader, a 1965 Pinkerton graduate, and a trustee since 2005. However, when I asked him what his proudest accomplishment was, he didn't mention any of this. He simply said, "My family." This speaks greatly to the passion for connection that he brings to all aspects of his life. He finds purpose in helping others and gratitude for the way that they help each other. In his words, benevolent coaches are everywhere. Because of his unique curiosity, I noticed that during our interview, the conversation was often just as much about me as it was about him. He instantly makes everyone feel valued. It is incredibly fitting then that today he will be presenting the 2026 Trustees Meritorious Service Awards. Please welcome to the stage, Dr. Timothy Butterfield.
Thank you, Rebecca, for those very kind words. Dr. Powers, fellow trustees, students, faculty, staff, families, and friends. It is my distinct honor and privilege to announce the 2026 Trustees Meritorious Service Award recipients. The Trustees Meritorious Service Award is awarded to an individual or individuals in the Pinkerton community who have demonstrated consistent and meritorious service to the Academy. This year we have 2 recipients. Dr. William A. Nevius. Dr. Nevius has served as a trustee for 21 years, including 8 as board president. Our second recipient is Mr. Mark A. Wright, Esquire. Mark has served as a trustee for 14 years, including serving as vice president and special counsel to the Board of Trustees. Please allow me to share a few words that describe the essence of these 2 individuals. And believe me, that some days in board meetings you would think they were cut from the same piece of cloth. There is an old, unyielding truth in leadership that the only way around a problem or issue is straight through it. Robert Frost, in one of his famous poems, said the best way out is through. Over the years, whenever our Board of Trustees faced a complex problem, impediment, or challenge, we never had to look for the leadership to face them. William and Mark were at the ready to lead our board in finding solutions. They understood that truly serving the school meant looking every challenge squarely in the eye, rolling up their sleeves, and doing the hard, necessary work of dismantling a problem piece by piece to understand its core. Their legacy is defined by an absolute refusal to compromise on the truth. Instead of taking shortcuts, they countered every obstacle with meticulous, exhaustive analysis, ensuring that every decision made was backed by detailed accuracy and flawless logic. They poured their time, energy, and intellect into protecting the integrity of our board and securing the absolute best outcome for our students and our faculty. By consistently choosing the rigorous path of depth over speed, they didn't just help us to survive our toughest seasons, they taught us how to lead with unwavering excellence. It gives me great pleasure to offer my congratulations to Dr. Nevius and Mr. Mark Wright for their admirable service and commitment to the Academy. They will be formally recognized and will receive their awards at the Hall of Fame ceremony and dinner in September. The board sincerely thanks you for your service.
Thank you, Dr. Butterfield. That was very kind of you. Most importantly, I know Mark couldn't be here this evening, but he's someplace up in Canada, I think. So normally at this point over the years, I started out even 21 years ago when I had a chance to speak to the students. The first time was actually, there was a speech written for me to present to the students. And I said, so I'm supposed to do this speech and it takes 2 hours and 20 minutes? And they said, no. So I tore it up and said, no speeches. Guess what? Today, no speeches. I got to keep that part of who I am as part of Pinkerton in place after 21 years. However, I've been triggered by a couple of comments today. So with your permission, I'm just going to offer you a couple of points that might be relevant to each and every one of you. Yeah, absolutely. So, first of all, kind of like Robert Frost, I had the opportunity to take 3 different paths today. I never write my speeches when I do give a speech. So I thought about it. Actually, I was talking to a couple of the board members, and they said, well, what are you going to say today? I said, well, I'll figure it out when I get up there. Before I do, though, I'm going to take just one moment to let you know how much I appreciate the most important people that I've encountered over the past 21 years, with the exception of the students that are at the top of that list always. But right next to you and right next to me over the last 21 years, please offer for me and for yourself a round of applause to the faculty and staff that have always been there for you, there for me. I've had the pleasure to meet with them over the years, and every time I talk to them, I don't have to ask them any questions about why they're here. It's always because of the students. On a serious note, I'm going to pick one of the 3 paths, just like Robert Frost would. Mine's a short path, but I hope you'll listen to what I have to say just for a moment. I've had the pleasure, and I'm going to set the stage just for about 30 seconds about my own life. I'm pretending that I'm giving myself some advice when I was your age. And right now, I'll be 79 next month. That was a long time ago. So, the bottom line is I've asked myself this question over the years. When short version of my first 10 years was my mother died when I was 5. My dad was an alcoholic. He served in World War II. And he was really an alcoholic. And so for my first 10 years, I lived on the streets. Didn't go to school. And wound up finding myself in a position where we were sleeping in freight cars, hitchhiking across the country. I was picking cotton at the age of 7, gave all my money to my father so he could actually buy more alcohol. Move forward really quick. I went to live with foster parents at the age of 10. They gave me my first real home. They had virtually no money, but at the age of 55, they took me in, gave me my first home, and I went to school for the first time. Why do I set the stage there? Because guess what? The best advice I can give you, no matter what you're going to do next, do it with a passion and do it thinking and knowing that somewhere along the way, somebody else is going to ask you, perhaps not even ask you, to pick them up and help them along the way. Don't pass them by, because they're worth stopping for a moment. Give them a helping hand. You may be on your path to success, on what you're going to do, whether you're going to be a photographer or whether you're going to work with your hands and build things or work in New York, and whatever you're going to do it with a passion. That be the best you can for sure, but also look around you always to see if somebody needs your help. If you do that, you will be happy about yourself for the rest of your life. So I had these great foster parents who gave me a home at the age of 11, gave me a birthday party at the age of 12, and bought me my first bicycle. Never will forget that. So don't forget, somebody's going to need your help. Don't look the other way. Pick them up and help them get on their path, just like you're going to do. I am so proud of each of you. I love you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dr. Nevius, and thank you for your years of service on the Board of Trustees. At this time, it gives me pleasure to invite up Dean of Faculty, Ms. Jennifer Resmini.
Good evening to the class of 2026, family, friends, faculty, and staff in the Board of Trustees. Congratulations to our graduates. I have the privilege to introduce the class of 2026 salutatorian, Boris Hajiev. During his time at Pinkerton, Boris's approach to learning was to focus on the fundamentals of understanding the system, to have a deeper knowledge of conceptual frameworks. He engaged in classes that allowed him to do this, focusing on STEM courses that were aligned with his goal of entering the engineering and computer science field. After transferring from Londonderry his freshman year, Boris appreciated and expressed his gratitude for the access to the type of education he had at Pinkerton, including the opportunity to have a wider variety of courses to choose from, helpful teachers and counselors, and resources to meet the learning needs of each student. Boris recognized Pinkerton's Academy's teacher, Mrs. Russo-Stitt, saying that she was exceptional in her support through his self-paced college-level physics work, while helping him find his own strengths through productive struggle. Boris's advice to future Pinkerton students is to focus their time in school on the purpose of learning, engaging in new skills, knowledge, and ways of thinking. Boris not only did this in the classroom, but also in his extracurricular activities, which included being the captain of the math team, co-captain for the robotics team, member of the computer club, French club, and car club, and also a member of varsity tennis for 3 years. After graduation, Boris will be attending Boston University in the fall, majoring in electrical engineering with a minor in applied mathematics and computer science, with his ultimate goal of either working in quantitative finance or as a semiconductor or FPGA engineer. But before heading to BU, Boris will compete in internship this summer at the Jane Street Academy of Math and Programming. Boris believes that the purpose of life is being happy and maintaining a work-life balance. One way Boris fulfills this purpose is by visiting family in Bulgaria every summer and connecting with his grandparents who live in Bulgaria every weekend through phone calls. It's an honor to welcome to the stage Boris Hajiev, salutatorian of Pinkerton Academy's class of 2026.
Good evening, Dr. Nevius, trustees, head of school, Dr. Powers, administrators, faculty, staff, parents, and friends. Fellow members of the class of 2026, humor me for a second and imagine that you are in class, sitting in the front row, of course, with a projector behind you. Looking at the display of light coming from the projector, you tell your friend to walk across, holding various objects, like a textbook or a phone. Don't worry, this is all after school. In front of the projector, well, you can only see the shadows cast. Now, although you can make out the silhouettes, you can't make out the specifics of the objects. What class is the textbook for? Or whose phone is it? Now, let's take a step outside this odd room with a projector and see how this applies to ourselves now, the graduating class. I know we have all been guilty of mumbling, or sometimes even declaring during a class, we'll never use this in real life. However, it's important to notice that in this case, we are the person sitting in front of the projector. Whether or not this will be useful to us in the future is yet unknown, because we don't yet know the true nature of our experiences. Like how we only saw the shadow of the objects, we don't have the full picture of our experiences yet either, but as we begin to enter the real world, we can finally turn around and see things for what they really are. In fact, right now, we're standing at the point where everything we've built starts to reveal its value. We've put in all this effort during high school, but we still only see the shadows and struggle to see the point of our labor. Just like Plato taught with his allegory of a cave, or in my case, a projector, we see that when we finally turn around and see our experiences for what they truly were, we discover something surprising. The moments we complained about the most were the moments that changed us the most. Let's pause to reflect on some arduous moments we've had these past years. If you're anything like me, a few difficult moments probably come to mind immediately. Maybe the worst was having to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for 4 years straight. Our alarm beeps and we jump out of bed, we're ready to start our day, but we realize our day isn't ready for us yet. The sun yet slumbers, and the birds, instead of singing their happy song, are silent as a grave. Benjamin Franklin might have said, early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, but high school introduced us to a new philosophy. Late to bed and early to rise. The results are still being studied. We might have struggled in the moment, but now we can look back with all that behind us, standing more disciplined, stronger of mind, and ready for the real world as a result of it. That was difficult, yet here we are, and here we remain. Likewise, the junior and senior essays were a headache, especially most of us wrote them all the night before. So sorry, English teachers. But now, we've powered on through, so that for most of us, these are but distant, if unpleasant memories. In fact, the only thing we still keep with us from those experiences is our improved writing skills and better abilities to express ourselves. Mostly gained under extreme time pressure, but improvement nonetheless. It was difficult, yet here we are, and here we remain. Or even using the school's Chromebooks. Now we're far more patient and, who am I kidding? Some days the Chromebooks needed more encouragement than we did. And yet we just keep crawling back for more. The big idea I'm trying to make with all this is that difficult periods or tasks don't have to be viewed with such displeasure. In fact, there's a philosophy by Friedrich Nietzsche called amor fati, or love of fate. This instead calls for the acceptance and appreciation of such times. You often cannot avoid difficult things like this. And honestly, why would you? Because they only make you stronger. So if you can't change it, why not enjoy it? The receiving of the diploma itself isn't the achievement, but rather everything we had to do to get here. All the classes, homework, clubs, jobs, and other responsibilities we've undertaken during our time. All the hard work is what allows us to finally see the worth in this final step. Like turning around and seeing our achievements for what they really are, not just as silhouettes. It's the difference between running a marathon and driving 26.2 miles. Our effort is what counts in the end, not just the results. I think that DJ Khaled said it best. Life is Roblox. Don't let nothing stop you, because we ain't stopping. We gonna keep going. We have been reborn, like a phoenix from the ashes, tempered by the flame, and more than ready to take down any challenges in our way. We've already done the hard part here at Pinkerton, preparing us with the skills and work ethic needed to succeed. Now, all we need to do is give all our effort, and our obstacles will crumble beneath us. There's no point in waiting, so why not start now? I would now like to invite Dean of Academics, Dr. Derek Lee, or Mr. Derek Lee, to the podium.
Class of 2026, family members, faculty and staff, board of trustees, and distinguished guests, I'm honored and privileged today to be able to introduce the class of 2026's valedictorian, Arav Mahajan. Arv's course selection included 11 advanced placement classes and 6 honors classes. One teacher, Miss Buskey, poignantly declared that Arv is smarter than she when he was just a 10th grader in her honors English class. As Arv looks towards the future, he is thrilled to attend Vanderbilt University, where he plans to major in biology and economics, blending the worlds of science and business. Throughout Arv's high school years, he has been an active participant in various well-rounded clubs and activities, such as the communications coordinator for class office, an executive board member of LCA, the Math Honor Society president, a member of all the subject area honor societies, DECA, where he's been a 2-time state medalist, HOSA, where he's been a gold medal recipient, the treasurer of National Honor Society, and the captain of the varsity tennis team. Arv appreciates that sports have taught him resilience when faced with adversity. He noted that former world #1 tennis player Roger Federer won just 54% of his points in his career tennis matches, emphasizing that there are hundreds of points in a game, and it's the next one that matters the most. Arv would like to acknowledge Mr. Carter Adams, Mrs. Urban, Mr. Gundrum, Mr. Toro, Miss Buskey, and the 2027 New Hampshire Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Powers, for providing the most engaging and compelling learning opportunities at Pinkerton. Arv's advice for future and current Pinkerton students is don't settle for anything other than your best. Please welcome the person who lives by his own advice, the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Arv Mahajan.
Good evening, everyone. Trustees, Headmaster Powers, administrators, faculty, staff, parents, and friends, thanks for being here on this incredibly hot and sunny day. It's genuinely unbearable, so on behalf of all of us, we sincerely are so grateful for you all being here. In class of 2026, we finally made it. I've been trying to write this speech for months. I'd sit down and try to come up with something profound, something philosophical, something about life and the future and the great unknown ahead of us. 20 minutes in, I'd give up and start doom scrolling. And the reason it kept not working is that I was trying to write the highlight reel, the version of high school you'd actually post, the 2-minute cut with a filter on it. Because nothing profound was coming to my head. What kept popping up instead was stories that would never make the cut. For example, the morning freshman year, when it dumped a few inches of snow and somehow nobody called a delay. You guys remember. Sheets of ice everywhere, cars sideways on the bypass, the infamous email, if you guys remember that. And I walked into Mr. Kerman's Cult Geo class at 8:10 thinking I actually made it, and half the class still wasn't there. Or another example is the kid on the horse at Mac Black junior year, riding out to bring on the Lancers, this big dramatic Londonderry entrance who just absolutely ate it in the middle of the field. Fell clean off. But none of that is profound. There's no philosophical lesson in any of it. Nobody got a life-changing piece of advice skidding on the roads of that morning of the snowy day. Sorry, I'm getting really messed up with all this sun everywhere. But after months of trying to think of something deep, I finally accepted that the stuff that didn't make the cut is the speech. The snowy day is the speech. The kids falling off the horse is the speech. The random Tuesday in class when something happened that you and your friends will quote until you're 40. That's what high school is all about. It wasn't the milestones, It was the in-between. It was everything that was never going to make the real. And the thing about those in-between moments, the classes especially, is that they weren't just our grade. They were kids from a year ahead, a year behind. People we had no real reason to know, who somehow ended up knowing us best. And that's the part of Pinkerton that I'm gonna keep. There's 3,000 of us across these grades, spread across a whole campus with what feels like a dozen different buildings. On paper, that should feel like a city, like you're a number, walking between classes with strangers. And somehow, it doesn't. Game days don't feel like that. The whole campus dressed in red and white, all of us losing our minds together over something that doesn't actually matter as much as we make it out to. Sorry, Soika. But yeah, and then there's MacPlac. It doesn't feel like that either. 3,000 people acting like one family. Pep rallies, spirit weeks, the random Friday where something absurd happens in the underclassmen calf, and somehow everyone in every building has heard about it by fourth period. We all know our slogan. We bleed red and white every day and every night. But the thing nobody tells us about that line is that the we is the part that actually matters. The colors are just the colors. The we is the whole point. The we is what's holding the camera the whole time. And that comes to the part I've been turning over for months. The part I didn't want to write because writing it down would make it real. Every adult in our lives in the last 9 months has been asking us the same question. So what are you doing next year? My neighbors, my dentist, my own aunt, multiple times. Same aunt, same question, every time. We've all developed a 30-second elevator pitch about our futures just to make it through Thanksgiving. So let me just answer it on behalf of all of us right now. In a few weeks, all of us are going somewhere different. Some of you are going straight to college. Some of you are starting trade school or going straight into a job. Some of you are heading into the military. And some of you generally have no idea yet. And honestly, that might be the most honest answer any of us has. I mean, let's be real, half of us probably learned our future plans by asking ChatGPT what the highest paying job in a certain career path was. But the point is, none of us are going to be in the same buildings anymore. The accidental run-ins between classes that built half of our friendships, those are over. Every place from here is a place where the only thing you get to show is your highlight reel. New job, new dorm, new town. They get the cut, the polished version. They don't know about the Applebee's runs after school dances. They don't get the chem class inside jokes. The only people who will ever have any of that footage are sitting here today. Because losing footage isn't really about losing memories. Memories don't sit in your head like files in a hard drive. They live in the people who were there with you. The version of you that's funniest only exists when you're around people that know you're funny. The version of you that's brave only exists because somebody saw you when you weren't. The version of you that finally figured out who you are as a person, that version only exists because the people sitting right next to you today were watching you do it. And listen, I know what graduation speeches always say. Keep in touch, stay close. 20 years from now, you'll all still be in each other's lives. And maybe that's true for some of you. But I know enough to tell you that it's not always true. It is shockingly easy to lose people. You don't lose most of the close people around you in a dramatic way. There's no massive fights, no big falling out. You both just get busy. They text you, you mean to text back, and then you forget. 2 weeks pass, then a month, and now there's this person who used to know everything about you, and you don't even know what city they live in. It happens that quickly and that quietly. And when you lose them, you don't just lose the friendship. You lose somebody who is holding onto a piece of you who you used to be. That version of you that nobody else has the footage of anymore. I learned earlier than I should have that I'll see them later isn't always something you get. Sometimes later doesn't come. And the version of you that lived in that person, the version of you you were holding, you don't get that back. You carry it on your own after that, or you don't carry it at all. So I have one piece of advice, and that's it. It's not a 5-step plan, it's just one thing. For some of you, this is the last summer. For others, the last few weeks. For a few, the last few days. Either way, this is the last window in our entire lives when none of us have any real obligations. No job that won't give us time off. No boss in a different time zone from everyone we love. Every stretch of time after this is going to be harder to coordinate than the one before. So use it. Hang out with your friends so much you get sick of them. Take the late night drives that don't go anywhere. Make the group chat that won't shut up. Show up at the World Cup watch party. USA's hosting it this year, so it's going to be everywhere. And when this window closes, when we all scatter, don't drop it. I know we'll all promise tonight that we'll keep in touch. Half of us will mean it, and a quarter of us will actually do it. Be the quarter. Be the person who texts first when it's been too long. Be the one who books the flight for the wedding. Be the one who actually shows up to the reunion instead of just liking the post about it. Be the one still holding the camera 20 years from now. Because the people you keep are the parts of yourself that you keep. The question I keep coming back to is, who else are you going to laugh with about your high school days in 20 years? The people next to you right now know a version of you that no one you meet after today is ever going to know. That's the footage that lives in this field, on this day, and nowhere else in the world. Wherever you're going, to college, trade school, the workforce, the military, or the couch for a year while you figure it out, go do it. And be great at it. I cannot wait to see what we all turn into. Not yet, not yet. Just don't assume the people will be there when you look up. The we'll catch up later mindset is exactly how you lose them. Catch up now. Show up now. Pick up the phone now. Be a little annoying about it. Nobody who loves you is going to be mad that you called too much. And as for where we land, what we make of all this, whether we actually stay in each other's lives the way we'll all swear we will tonight, whether any of us are still in each other's camera rolls 20 years from now, I guess we'll never know. Class of 2026, congratulations and thank you. I now invite my classmate, Olaf Holmes, to the podium. All right, let's do this thing.
I am honored to introduce to you Pinkerton Academy's head of school, Dr. Timothy J. Powers. Dr. Powers holds a Bachelor's of Arts from St. Anselm College, a Master's of Education, and an Education Doctorate from Walden University, as well as a Certificate of Advanced Graduate Studies from Southern New Hampshire University. After college, he worked for a year at a tech company before leaving to begin his career in education as a math teacher at both Salem and Pelham High Schools, later becoming Pinkerton's athletic director in 2010. Even after taking on the role of Dean of Students in 2016 and his current role of head of school in 2018, Dr. Powers considers his family to be his greatest achievement and a driving force behind his success. His favorite part of his work is seeing the growth of students across all 4 years, a fact evident in the simple joy he derives from students' achievements, both great and small. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming Dr. Timothy J. Powers.
Good evening. Before I start, I just want to say a huge thank you to all the faculty and staff
who made today possible and all the work they did, especially to our building and grounds. Our campus looks beautiful, and they've been out all week throughout the heat getting everything ready. So a big thank you to them and the work that they've done. Good evening, members of the Board of Trustees, Sending Town's faculty, staff, family, friends, class of 1976, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Next part, I had something down. As I was trying to think about what to write, I checked in with AI, and it was junk. I'm just going to skip over it because it was really that bad, because it doesn't get to what you are as a class. Rewind to August 22, August 31st to be exact. Do you remember the weather that day? Partly cloudy, scattered showers early in the morning, but the skies turned bright and it was in the low 80s. At least that's what Google told me when I asked it. The weather that day may have been how you experienced high school. Some tough days, a little rain. Some days that we're not really sure how they would be, partly cloudy. Some days that when you think back on them will bring a smile to your face, bright sun. I remember August 31st as a day that helped to remind me why I got into education. That morning, Leah, Deshawn, Jacob, Trainer, Jackson, Khadijah, Julia, Octaviana, Carly, Casey, Jordan, Allison, and shortly thereafter, Kiara walked into my office for Flex. Spending 33 minutes a day gave me insights into the journey of your high school career. Seeing how you grew up and how you took control of your time here is something that I will never forget. Over the past 4 years, the class of 2026 has seen successes in the classroom, amassing thousands of credits, earned countless certifications, and spent hours doing homework. You've seen success on the stage of the Stockbridge Theater through plays, musicals, artistic performances, and class events. You've seen success in clubs and organizations you were part of, not just winning state, regional, and national competitions, but also in doing community service in our area. You have seen success on the athletic fields, winning state and New England titles, and maybe, most importantly, ensuring the MAC plaque remains in its home. All these accomplishments are great and impressive, but when looking at them on a piece of paper, they can just be in numbers and a list. It does not embody who you are. Far too often, I hear something to the effect of, kids these days, they don't this or they don't that, or society is in trouble. Those thoughts and sentiments could not be farther from the truth. When I look at you, I see individuals who are smart, hardworking, caring, dedicated. Young men and women who live our core values of courtesy, respect, and responsibility. Sure, we all have bad days. We all make mistakes, but it's how you handle them, how you learn, how you recover from them that will help define who you are. I see young people who are going to make a difference in this world, who will make it a better place. And as Jimmy Buffett sang in one of my favorite songs, Love and Luck, I wish you a measure of good fortune. May you find yourselves in the right place at the right times, with opportunities opening for you. But also recognize that you can create your own fortune through diligence, openness to new experiences, and the courage to take thoughtful risks. I hope that you have a little luck along the way. Also remember that you are loved. Class of 2026, I love you. Look around and see all the love that is here for you tonight. As you walk across the stage tonight to get your diploma, this is not goodbye. It is see you later. You will always be an Astro. You will always have us in your corner. You will always be able to call this campus your home. We are all incredibly proud of the individuals you are and all that you have accomplished. You truly are a special class. So go forth from Pinkerton Academy. Go to build, to create, to serve, and to lead. Be brave in your aspirations, be compassionate in your interactions, and never lose your desire to make the world a little bit better. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Graduates, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The presentation of diplomas will be presented by Dr. William Nevius and Dr. Powers and announced by Ms. Buskey and Mr. Soika. You ready? Okay.
Zachary John DeLong. Ariana Sky Dukowski. Quinn Ann Manning. Alyssa Marie Kamel. Kaylin Mackenzie Foote. Julia Gale Levrow. Anthony Charles Henry. Laura Ann Palazzo. Arav Mahajan. Boris Tonif Hadjif. Yanni Kalampalikas. Olaf Rupert Holmes. Jack Morrison Welch. Brooke Ashley Benz. Alexander Everett Fody. Sophia Noel Cahoon. Ava Elizabeth Moorhead. Kaylee Jean Sullivan. Franco Hans Valverde. Addison Taylor Delato. Gabrielle Catherine Brand Holt. Fallon Diane Roy. Aaliyah Renee Price. Kara Justine Murray. Kaya June Luther. Lily Jo Janetti. Dominic Francis Fazio. Nicole Marie Blake. Samantha Jane Ruiz. Kaylee Lynn Mello. Kira Jean Withrow. Charlotte Elizabeth Locke. Hannah Elizabeth Hebert. Rowan Holly Gifford. Kennedy Diane Ferner. Leah Ann Casista. Rebecca Marie King. Lucy Claire Deneau. Allison Rose Clardy. Lucy Grace Abbott. Sophia Aquaro. Roshan Paudel Adakari. Saban Kamar Ahmad. Natalie Ann Iosa. Adam Tufik Ajuz. Liana Rose Olabashan. Sari Haisam Elias. Hadley Melissa Albert. Remington Henry Alf. Ava Ryan Allard. Bryn Marie Allard. Rebecca Mello Alvarenga. Landon Parker Amiot. Nitin Anand. Madison Ames Andrada. Alyssa Nicole Angelbeck. Jesse Ray Antonio. Jaden Emmanuel Aponte. Olivia Lorraine Archer. Brooklyn Ann Ashford. Henry Samuel Askenazi. Kendra Kayla Audette. Carly Elizabeth Avanzino. Chad Roger Ayer. Remy Rose Aziz. Mabel Sage Whimsy Backman. Raymond James Baker. Camille Bukowski. Ella Claire Ball. Madison Sadie Ball. Connor James Ballack. Riley Carey Nicole Bannister. Sean Michael Barker. Nathaniel Isaiah Barron. Tyler Richard Berry. Maeve Angelina Bartolo. Tiana Emery Barton. Emma Rose Baxter. Madeline Rose Bayek. Mason Ryan Bowden. Emma Rose Bolio. Cooper Joseph Emmanuel Bedard. Gabrielle Hope Bedard. Tegan Lex Belanger. Anthony David Belger. Samantha Christine Bell. Wyatt Anthony Bell Gifford. Elena Catherine Bergquist. Jacob Adam Barubi. Lorraine Jessica Bestwick. Himansu Batrai. Madeline Judith Bissett. Thomas John Blaska. Cody Tyler Bliss. Cohen Riley Bliss. Abigail Charlotte Bold. Isabella Lynn Bolduck. Ryan Anthony Bonilla. Michael William Boudros. Dylan Joseph Bork. Tyler Robert Boutillier. Hunter Allen Brazier. Nora Catherine Braille. Benjamin Julian Bressler. Kira Marie Brochu. Bella Rose Brown. Layla Marie Brown. Parker Andrew Brown. Jacqueline Noel Brunette. Edward Salvi Brzezowski. Sean Buddha. Jackson Derek Bugg. Sarah Lorraine Bonaskevich. Evan Jacob Burke. Cooper John Burke. Brady William Bike. Travis James Burns. Hudson Allen Calvert. Jeremy Logan Campos. Sean Matthew Canavan. Cameron Sean Candidge. Benjamin Michael Capone. Bailey Isabel Karkoff. Alex Joseph Carnevale. Brendan Patrick Carney. Haley Alexis Carrier. James Franklin Caruso. Theodore Arthur Katnow. Isabella Rose Segalis. Alexander John Chadbourne. Spencer James Chalmers. Kylie Elizabeth Chapp. Aiden Francis Chapman. Madison Marie Chase. Kiana Rain Chickering. John Grady Child III. Rinzin Choden. Gabrielle Megan Chenard. Julia Cretion. Austin James Cipriano. Danielle Alexander Clifford. Madeline Morena Cochran. Amayas Denari Cole. Declan James Collins. Tristan James Collins. Jayla Ray Colon. Antonio Giuseppe Colucciello. Brinley Marie Cum. Eliza Ann Auden Comtois. Tristan Joshua Eric Condi. Thomas Sheridan Connolly. Caitlin Claire Connolly. Peyton Isabella Conway. Cassandra June Kaur. Abigail Rose Correa. Kylie Rose Colombe. Brielle Chandler Cowan. Dante Christopher Cowan. Lucia Gail D'Souza. Nathan Richard Craig. Nicholas Robert Crane. Mia Ruby Cross. Brady Robert Cuneo. Juliette Olivia Cunha. Liliana Sophia Cunha. Jonathan Christian Cunha. Emily Marie Cummings. Emma Rose DeGata. Maxwell Brian Daigle. Sophia James D'Ambrosio. Parker Douglas Danzy. Madison Ella Dawn. Caden Jacob David. Emma Diamond Daviduck. Julia Emma Dean. Sophia Lee D'Angelo Chandonnet. Ev Marie Joelle DeBeckers. Wyatt Henry Williamson DeFelice. Ethan Manuel De Jesus. Maru Isabel de los Reyes Gordon. Angelina Christine Damaris. Gracie Nicole Demers. Connor James Dempsey. Deshaun Umoja DeSell Simpson. Amelia Jane Daytor. Dia Davin. Dylan Jacob Devine. Jacob Michael Devlin. Jalen Janice Dion Brissett. Mason Theodore Dazan. Jack Timothy Domer. Lila Kate Donahue. Mia Louisa D'Onofrio. Connor James Donovan. Isaac Zaire Dew. Addison Journey Douglas. Acacia Lucy Marie Dow. Alexis Jillian Doyle. Andrew Michael Dutton. Francesca Josephine Doyle. Jonathan William Duffy. Charlotte Catherine Dugan. Isabella Kathleen Dupuy. Logan Mitchell Durant. Logan Stephen Wolf Dusso. Brody Oliver Eckerman. James Jake Eicher. Jasper Irving Isley. Tristan Elder. Ethan Ely Alfata. Taylor Madison Elliott. Aiden Riley Ellis. Tyler Sage Erskine. Stanislaw Artem Evdokimov. Mackenzie Rose Ewan. Nora Grace Falavolita. Dean William Fall Jr. Christopher Joseph Fazio. Haley Rose Ferrara. Ryan Paul Ferrara. Trainer Lawrence Ferreira. Mackenzie Rose Ferrer. Thomas Matthew Fish. Paige Lynn Flaherty. Tabitha Kim Flatez. Summer Ellen Fletcher. David Charles Flight Jr. Samuel Thomas Flynn. Olivia Madison Fontaine. Sarah Grace Forend. Nathaniel Philip Willette Ford. Daniel Jack Foss. Leah June Fournier. Chloe Neve Carla Fowler. Leah Marie Frawley. Caleb Alexander Frias. Kaylee Elizabeth Gamache. Olivia Jean Gardner. Jackson Peter Garrett. Alora Wright Gates. Colin Walter Gearing. Colby David Geddes. Megan Elizabeth Gelinas. Dylan John Genthner. Maxwell Philip Giangara. Asher Morgan Giard. Corey Anthony Giddings. Thomas Michael John Gillis. Joseph Michael Goddard. Aaron Michael Gonzalez. Elias Michael Gonzalez. Faith Isabel Goodwin. Cal Thomas Gordon. Matthew James Gormady. Dana Elizabeth Gorey. Kylie Marie Goslin. Garrett James Gould. Liam David Gould. Oliver Paul Gould.
We have to pull everyone off stage. We have lightning 6.5 miles away. Am I announcing that? You can announce that one right now.
Aiden Tyler Graham. Christian Granados.
You're gonna have to go back down. Sorry for the interruption. Due to protocol, we just have to clear the stage for 30 minutes. I know. There is thunder and lightning about 6.5 miles, and it's within 10-mile range, so we are going to have to pause for a little bit until it comes out of that 10-mile radius. I know, I apologize. You can boo me all you want. Go ahead, I'll take it. Excuse the interruption. Can we just make sure that all parents stay out of the area of the graduates just for right now? And we're hoping to start the ceremony back up very soon. Thank you. Excuse the interruption. Can we please have everyone head back to their seats because we will be starting. Oh, now I get the cheers? Thank you. All right, we will be starting in about 5 minutes. We are going to try to take attendance, so all graduates, get back to your seats now, please. Thank you. Okay, just want to make an announcement. We're ready to go. But listen, Events United wanted to go another 20 minutes, and I said, no, we're going right now. And they said, okay.
Jeffrey Allen Gray. Braden Thomas Greeley. John Peter Greenwood. Lindsay Jean Grenda. Brooke Lillian Grossman. Rosalind Marie Gerton. Aiden Jeffrey Guevara. Antonio Lee Guide. Chris Garung. Prince Garung. Ryan Lucas Hall. Avery Rose Hamilton. Faith Ann Hamilton. Joseph Patrick Hanley. Jordan Richard Hanlon. Matthew Dominic Hanna. Christopher Rudolph Hannes. Claire Cecile Hansen. Anthony Joseph Harris. Ella Cassidy Harris. Connor Daniel Hathaway. Nicholas Kelly Houghton. Dylan Grace Haverty. Sean Michael Hayes. Tyler George Helliwell. Riley Marie Henricus. Daniel James Hersom. Kylie Anita Huey. Joseph Michael Hickernell. Maya Addison Hydriotis. Alexander Nicholas Helene. Faith Sharon Hill. Jacob Thomas Hill. Tucker David Holm Hill. Caleb Mackenzie Hobden. Alexis Deloria Rain Hogan. Addison Ryan Hoffman. Carter Matthew Hoisington. Meadow Lynn Hool. Justin Emmett Howell. Kira Cynthia Huff. Khadijah Hussein. Aubrey Lynn Ilginfritz. Tyler John Inferreri. Noah Benjamin Iskra. Jonathan Michael Ivanovich. Sig Matthew Iverson. Caitlin Leslie Jace. Danielle Hope Jackson. Sarah Therese Jocks. Ella Grace Jerome. Lily Catherine Johnston. Dellen Madison Jones. Emma Marie Jones. Lillian Grace Jones. Caleb Matthew Judd.
Adelina Elizabeth Judge. Shrila Kadera. William Henry Cadlick. Nadia Helena Callis. Alexandra Katerina Kapelakis. Tyler Luke Kashulinas. Sienna Begum Keating. John Wyeth Keena. Justice Porter Keith. Taylor Marie Kellett. Zachary Robert Kelly. Benjamin Chase Cole Kellner. Avery Caitlin Kench. Morgan Ann Kenny. Nathaniel George Cairns. Christopher James Corey. Kayla Ann Kite. Connor Michael Kingsley. Logan James Kirby. Kyla Riffett Curtin. Nolan Xavier Kistler. Brady James Kling. Gabrielle Elizabeth Knightley. Eliza Joseph Knoll. Parker Camden Knowlton. James Severin Knudsen IV. Sage Audrey Koenig. Laura Judith Kotliarski. Mark Chaim Kotliarski. Abigail Sarah Kowalski. William Sean LaChance. Mason Charles Lackman. Nathan Z. Lai. Colin Ryan LaJoy. Lily Marie Lampro. John Maxwell Lane. Cole Robert Larrabee. Madison Grace Larrabee. Lisa Junior Michelle Lassman. Alexia O'Neill Last. Lillian Faith Latouche. Emily Rose Elizabeth LeBaron. Eleanor Copley LeBeau. Storm Zoltan Lee. Catherine Claire Leeds. Luke Robert LeJohn. Nicholas Michael Leto. Brooke Taylor Lavasser. Emerson Lindsay Lewis. Zoe Joy Lee. Charlie John Lighthall. Paige McCullough Lindsay. Maxim Leboco. Haley Alexis Lizotte. Callie Marie Lockwood. Eliana Claire Lamano. Christopher Bahia Lopez. Jordan Domingo Lopez. Octaviana Claudine Catalina Lopez. Caleb Matthew Lorenz. Kaylee Diane Lorenzini. Sophie Rain Lasciuto. Leon James Los Panato. Lucian Norton Lux. Perry Lees. Grace Catherine McLean. Ian William Magnan. Colin James McGuire. Cameron Parker Mann. Killian Rowan Mahan. Trainer Francis Mayu. Shayna Ayana Malcolm. Leilana Kaylee Mam. John Stephen Mariganis. Emmanuel Joseph Marchese Jr. Jonathan Michael Marks Jr. Fiona Shea Marley. Naomi Marquez. Milena Josephine Mara. Hayden Carter Marshall. Callison Elizabeth Marzoff. Mason Jones Matuzak. Calvin James Maynard. Carter Clarence Mayotte. Samuel Allen McBride. Evangeline Suzanne McCabe. Leah Elizabeth McCarthy. Rose Mary McCarthy. Devin Michael McDermott. Aiden Matthew McDonald. Jacob Scott McDonough. Michael William McGaffigan. Finnegan Michael McGivern. Isabel Grace McIntyre. Kyle Scott McLean. Callie Rose McLaughlin. Marilyn Jude McLarkey. Riley James McNair. Riley Lynn McPherson. Abigail Lindy Martin. Lila Elaine McWright. Jamie Rose Medina. Janaya Grace Melendez. Cody Christian Mercurio. Riley Ann Michaud. April Marie Miles. Ashlyn Taylor Miller. Autumn Noel Miller. Jason Stephen Minsauce. Owen Sawyer Moget. Quinton James Maloney. Benjamin Lee Gilbert Monty. Tanner John Moody. Trent Michael Moody. Landon David Moore. Michael Patrick Moran. Tyler Joseph Morin. Cecilia Maria Morrison. Christopher James Morrissey. Rosalie Paulette Mosier. Matthew Jacob Moser. Gabriel Lewis Muse. Max Mariano Miskowski. Parker Weston Nafa. Matthew Emmanuel C. Navarro. Javier Negron. Presley Ryan Nettles. Anthony Joseph Nickham. Landon Joseph Nolan. Lila Helen Norian. Brady Christopher Normile. Joseph Perry Norris. Cameron Patrick Norton. Mackenzie Ann Nugent. Richard James Nutton. Aiden John O'Brien. Haley Joan O'Brien. Luke Richard O'Donnell. Joshua Hardy Olson. Natalie Rose Olson. Aaron Clark O'Neill. Mariana Ortega. Isabella Anaya Ortiz. Lily Danger Ortiz. Riley Olivia Ortiz. Seth Vincent Orzakowski. Joseph Westosi Osanya. Jacoby Ariel Ovales. Vincent Joseph Panaro. Jomith Manuel Pantoas Ramos. John Davidson Pappas. Thomas Jean Paquin. Elizabeth Ann Parody. Tyler Robert Parody. Luke Gerard Parcel. Chloe Anne Marie Perret. Theodore Michael Perret. Ethan Corey Parento. Paul Joseph Parisi V. Zachary Needleman. Wait. Lucas Lugene Passos. Aaron Joseph Parker. Here, Jatendra Patel. Sam Pearson. Gabrielle Lori Peterson. Molly Elizabeth Pellissier. Anthony John Pellegrini II. Cheska Gail Perito Pena. Alexis Kristen Peoples. Emma Grace Bella Peoples. Meadow Marie Peralta. Jackson Riley Perkins. Julian Leonardo Perkins. Evangeline Marie Petillon. Calvin Samuel Filbert Dyer. Samantha Priya Phillip. Heather Elizabeth Fillinger. Jaden Elizabeth Piccolo. Abigail Antonia Pinard. Adam Preston Penalt. Layla Rose Pino. Zara Alice Marshall Piper. Liliana Patori. Phoenix Jefferson Plant. Emily Poirier. Aaliyah Emily Polar. Braden Scott Poole. Connor Joseph Porter. Darren Carol Poulin. Carly Ann Pouliot. Karina Prasco. Cole Henry Preventure. Emma Cassandra Provost. Noami Shandini Rai. Emmanuel Langdon Ramirez. Pio Perino Ranieri. Emma Rose Raymond. Abigail Jessica Reed. Madison Elizabeth Patey. David Kenneth Shortledge. Seth Angelo Fabila. Seth Allen Record. Jacob Timothy Redman. Lexi Lynn Reed. Alexis Audrey Reed. Carly Ann Reed. Alexa Ann Remillard. Ash Reno. Jason Allen Graham. Kiara Bryn Riley. Tyler Jonathan Rivard. Elijah Allen Roberts. Jonah Michael Roberts. Warren Lewis Robichaud IV. Ryan William Robinson. Jayani Caroline Rodriguez Rosario. Lucas Michael Romano. Carly Lydia Rue. Maya Catherine Rowland. Miley Elizabeth Royer. John Ryan Rubchinuk. Vincenzo Peter Rufo. Tobrin Lisa Runyon Barefoot. Amelia Louise Jacques Russell. Braden Jack Ryan. Sarah Janet Raza. Michael Maximus Saab. Selma Salick. Sienna Lynn Saltman. Price Sangrola. Elizabeth Collins Santella. Josida Love Santiago. Matea Christine Santino. Gaia Santoro. Mason Scott Savard. Owen Otis Schaefer. Austin James Scholes. Wyatt James Scola. Kyle Michael Schreiber. Madison Jubilee A. Scott. Kyle Emerson Severance. Leah Page Sharp. Nicholas Robert Sharp. Kyle Glenn Shaw. Miles Farrington Shea. Robert Charles Shea. Jacob Keith Shepherdson. Turner Jonathan Shorb. Joel Shrestha. Lillian Jenny Sabona. Logan Django Silver. Udeep Singh. Isabella Grace Sippel. Matthew Ryan Skelton. Ryan Paul Slaughter. Haley Rose Small. Corbin Jeffrey Smetzler. Connor Scott Smith. Sophia Michelle Smith. Eli Marie Cisnowski. Adjeti Marie Soto. Peyton Elizabeth Susi. Cora Marie Sparcino. Novena Morgan Spinelli. Isabel Vera Squires. Nora Rachel Stafford. Zachary Thomas Stignaro. Ryan Lynn Conway Stewart. Henry Paul St. Germain. Melissa Lynn Steer. Dylan Michael Stingle. Gabriella Paige Straboni. Riley Marie Segru. Brady Kenneth Sullivan. Joseph John Sullivan Jr. Jonathan Alexander Sumner. Aiden Ryan Surratt. Reagan Andrew Swan. Joseph Tyler Statler. Kira Brianne Sweeney. Noah Daniel Satinsky. Haley Marie Zoltz. Lillian Rose Tabor. Casey Paige Taylor. Catherine Lynn Torelli. Julia Teza Urel. Mia Ruth Tebow. Carter Scott Thomas. Matvey Antonovich Tokachev. Max Alexander Torres. Noelle Josephine Tuma. Amber Linnell Town. Hazel Jean Elizabeth Tracy. Mia Noel Travers. Sarah Rose Urban. Paul Charles Valley Jr. Ava Rose Edelowit Valley Martell. Jada Lynn Vasquez. Carly Ann Vega. Vincent Dominic Ventura. Michael Verholt. Caitlin Samantha Vermilia. Jason Cash Vision. Sophia Isabel Villa. Henry Daniel Vine. Alexandru Marian Visanescu. Jack Anthony Vitale. Riley Elizabeth Vogler. Costa William Vorius. Evan Matthew Vos. Gavin Michael Ward. Joshua Liam Weatherby. Iris Madison Whelan. Sierra Christine Welch. Molly Marion Wheel. Cameron Ella White. Jordan David White. Rylan Thomas White. Connor Richard Whitney. Kellen Spencer Whitney. Marissa Page Whitaker. Savannah Lee Christine Wilkinson. Bridget Morgan Williams. Andrew Brennan Wallinger. Madeline Grace Woodland. Gavin Philip Osina. Shelby Elizabeth Yeager. Ethan Donald Eats. Wilson John Youssef. Luke William Zabriskie. Isabella Jane Demetris. Christopher Lee Zola, Jr.
Thank you to Ms. Buskey and Mr. Soika. At this time, I kindly request all graduates who are joining the armed forces to rise and be acknowledged. We extend our sincere appreciation for your commitment and service to our country. I'd like to recognize our Senior Associate Deans, Mr. Roger Constant and Mrs. Vanessa Tracy. I'd also like to thank and recognize the Senior Office Assistants, Ms. Ann Berrigan and Ms. Sherry Olivier. As well as the Associate Head of Schools Administrative Assistant, Mrs. Brianne Watson. Also, a special thank you to the whole senior administrative team, the management team, faculty and staff, as well as a huge thank you to our buildings and grounds staff, as well as the security team for making this event possible today. Please give all of them a round of applause. Additionally, I want to acknowledge our class marshal, junior class president, Julia Caruso. Thank you for leading them in tonight. Now I'd like to invite the class of 2026 advisors, Ms. Master Giovanni and Ms. Hoffmeyer, to the stage. On behalf of the administration, I would like to thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and your work with the class of 2026 over the past 4 years.
All right. Class of 2026, it has truly been an honor to serve as your class advisors and to watch each of you grow, mature, and develop into the remarkable young adults sitting before us today. It seems like just yesterday, you walked through the doors of Pinkerton as freshmen, uncertain of what the next 4 years would bring. Since then, you have faced challenges, celebrated successes, built friendships, and created memories that will last a lifetime. As you leave Pinkerton and begin the next chapter of your lives, remember the kindness you showed, the friendships you built, the lessons you taught one another, and the impact you made on this community will be remembered long after today.
We are incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished and excited to see where your journey takes you next. On behalf of all of those who have had the privilege of working with you, we wish you happiness, success, and fulfillment in all your future endeavors. Congratulations, class of 2026. Your future is bright, and we cannot wait to see all that you achieve. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce your class president, Zachary DeLong.
Good evening, family, friends, and my fellow classmates. My name is Zach DeLong, and I am honored to have been your class president for the past 3 years. We have already been here for a long time, so I'll make this quick. I see all of you looking at me right now, excited and in disbelief, and ready to throw that cap in the air and close this chapter to start the next. However, before we go, I want to take you back for a minute. Back to freshman reception. In 2022, we thought we had all the time in the world. We all stood there so awkwardly while nobody danced and no one knew each other. Then came sophomore year, when we danced slightly less awkwardly under the Hawaiian-themed decor within the freshman caf. Then before we knew it, we were at our junior prom, where the hackler was packed full of friends and classmates crowding around the dance circle. And some of us standing within the glowing lanterns or embracing the warm glow and purple and gold. Then to think that just 272 days ago, we were standing around a fire, taking many pictures and eating corn at our senior corn roast. And now, we are sitting at our high school graduation. Thinking about these memories just hits me in a different way now. It's really all over. I'm still having a hard time processing it all. For the past 4 years, this was our home. We spent roughly 715 days at this place. And believe it or not, we will actually miss this place. We might actually miss sweltering on those 90+ degree days at the start and end of the year, or ruining our shoes over and over again in the snow and the salt. We might miss that feeling of early freshman year when we were so lost and confused trying to find our classes. We might even miss sitting in that junior and senior lot traffic at the end of the day. Maybe not. But I know damn well I'm gonna miss you guys. All of you. We're all a family. And not because we have known each other so well, but because we have spent the last 4 years experiencing the same stressful exams, victories, losses, and all the other memories we will forever hold on to. I didn't know this group right in front of me could help me grow and learn so much in just 4 years. And in the blink of an eye, now it's over. I know every person who came here today to support each graduate is so proud of you. This is a huge accomplishment. Maybe you didn't have the best grades in high school, or maybe you have a rainbow of honor cords around your neck right now. Maybe you maxed out your absences and tardies, or perhaps you were a member of several clubs or sporting teams during your time here. Regardless, all of that is just a memory now. Because right now, in this very moment, you are sitting in that uncomfortable chair with just minutes to go before you are a high school graduate. It's here. We did it. Everyone is so proud of each and every one of you. As we turn this page to enter the next chapter, we shouldn't be sad that it's over, yet smile because it happened. On this campus, you met and connected with that favorite teacher. You made friends and memories that you will keep your whole life. We all learned valuable lessons here at Pinkerton Academy that will stay with us forever as we go onto the world to make our mark. High school was not about the diploma. It was about the memories we made. As the great Kobe Bryant said, the journey is the reward. Now, it's time to start your next journey and choose your own path. At this time, I would like to graduate and congratulate the class of 2026. Graduates, please rise. Please move your tassels from right to left. Remove your caps and graduate yourself!
This concludes our ceremony. Thank you, and all have a nice, safe trip home. Thank you.